Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode. We have been doing a series on beard trimming with none other Toia Cuts. All right, so now on this episode, we want to talk about tools. It's very important that you understand your tools. My dad used to always tell me, Brandon, you're only as good as your tools. But you're not only as good as your tools, you got to know how those tools work for you and for what you are looking to do. But before we get into that, we want you to, of course, click the subscription button if you have not and hit the notification so you can get updates on not only our series but our other episodes that we have coming down the pipeline. So Toya, with that said, let's go ahead and get into some tools. What is the first tool we want to talk about right now?
Okay, so the first tool we'll talk about is the trimmer. So this is a liner by Andy's, the Blackout edition.
Let's go ahead and get that. You guys see that? Okay.
This is what I call the Cadillac of liners. When I first bought these, ooh baby, these are like a little bit more on the pricey side, but you can get some that's a little bit more inexpensive to use at home, still have just as much of a great effect. I am a Andy's girl, so I do recommend getting Andy's. They last for years.
Yeah, I've had mines for over 10 years, my liners.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So yeah, they last for years. As long as you clean them, make sure you oil them. They come with some oil when you buy it, but those are the major things on what you want to use that for. What you're going to use this liner for is lining up the outer and the inner perimeter of the beard. That's what that's for, and you will also use it for your lines in the front or designs, those type of things. That's what these liners are for. The next thing we're going to talk about are these shears. Now you can get shears from many different places. Okay, so with shears, that's a whole nother ball game.
Hold on. So you telling me these ain't shears right here?
Oh no, those are.
I can't
scissors.
use these. These look like some shears to me.
Those are scissors, and I'll point out the difference. These shears, they are more precise. They are easy to be fit in your palm of your hand. They're perfect for, trimming. You can find these at your local beauty supply stores, or you can order them online and get some very nice ones. Now, these right here are just regular scissors. You might just I just need to trim my beard. That is going to make a jagged edge because they're jagged. It's jagged from cutting paper. It's jagged from cutting whatever you decided to cut, piece of clothing, whatever. And so it's not going to cut the beard the same way the shears would. With your shears, be mindful. Do not use them for anything outside of your beard. That is very important. You will change the texture of the shears. These are sharp, so you gotta be careful.
So don't let your kids don't try to do projects, school projects with this. Okay.
Keep away from children. Okay. Now the next thing that we're gonna go over is your clipper. This is what I like to shape the beard with. This is a Walls. I also have another clipper. It's by Andy's, but I dropped it, and so it's in the clipper hospital right now. But this is a good one to use too because I like how close it gets. So you would like something that the teeth can get very close to the razor and you can be able to shape the beard. So that's how you would shape it, contouring it to the face. And that's the purpose of using the clippers to shape the beard. So with this, you could cut into the beard if you wanted to. That is a way to get a precise, a really straight line if that's what you're going for. This is all about shaping. However you would want to shape the beard, you can shape it that way with that clipper. I like the clipper to have more of, you see how this kind of have a ripple. My other clippers that I was saying about the Andy's Fade Masters, they're very flat.
You guys see it? Awesome. There you go.
They're very flat, which make it easier for contouring the face. With the shears, it's going to give you that precise cut, and that's a softer cut, and that is for trimming. Now you can, let's throw this monkey wrench in there. You can shape the beard with your shears. That is something that you're capable of doing. It takes a little bit more work though. That's a lot of moving that thumb, which after a while, your fingers are gonna get tired, but I've done it. That's another way that if you can't afford to get both, you can at least get your shears and be able to trim and shape with your shears.
Now, do you find that when you're using the clippers versus the trimmers, cut is different? Like, is it a jagged? Is it more
So yes,
cleaner?
the clipper and the trimmer will give you more of a jagged type of cut. You know, when you see guys, they may have a really great beard and they shaped it and they have that real, like, you know, that 9 times out of 10 that was cut with some trimmers or with the clippers, you know, with the liners or the clippers, and they're just pretty much just taking it and just going like this with it. So that way, that would give it a more precise cut. Now, when I'm using my shears and I'm doing it, now this is not a machine. This is my hand. I'm going to get a softer look, which is going to give that nice illusion that everything is perfect. This is the key. The key is, and what people don't understand, is it's not about what you have. It's about creating an illusion for people to not really know what's going on. You know, his beard looks so thick, but if we open it up and he had like a thin spot, you would have known because of how he treated his beard. So you want to do what's best for the look, the health, and overall, like the perception that other people are going to have on your beard.
Now, do you find that when they're, you know, because I see that on Instagram, they do the videos where it's like doing a direct cut across and it's like, it looks like a perfect square. How does that affect the growth of the beard when it comes to fairy knots, when it comes to split ends, especially for coarse, curly, wavy hair?
So my concern with that would be, is it getting the hair that's all throughout the beard, or is it only getting that outer layer that's just the longer hair that hangs down? So this is the thing. You can trim the beard with the shears the way that I said, you know, guiding it around, trimming as you go. You can do that and shape it. So you can have the best of both worlds if you want.
Okay.
So it just depends on what you're looking for.
Got it.
And if you're looking to grow your beard, I personally would say don't get into so much of the shaping.
Got it.
Just get into the trimming.
Got it.
Because the trimming, it's not about being perfect. You can make it look perfect by patting it, you know? What it's about is making sure those ends are healthy. Because the ends are what's been there the longest. Because you have to think, it started, say this little stubble here. What if he grew it out as long as this is right here? That stubble is these ends. You understand? Because that's where these ends started. That has gone through elements, blow drying, if you're coloring your beard, all these different things. Yes.
The environment, coming in and out of the house. If you're in the house and say if it's
laying
winter,
on cotton pillows, all
brushing up on hairs.
Yeah, your girl laying up on you, you know, whatever your beard is going through.
Always going through these changes, and it's always getting hit with something every single time.
And so that's what called the split end. So you want to trim that off.
Trim it off. Great. Well, I hope that you guys found that as useful as I have. Please leave your comments in the comment section if you felt that this was very beneficial. We're here again with Toia Cuts. This is the beard trimming series, and this is your boy B, and you already know. We'll see you guys on the next one. We out.